Hi guys on YouTube. I did this video for TikTok, but I'm going to show you guys how different Japanese BL boys love / yaoi is different from American BL / yaoi. Is I'm going to start doing BL / yaoi content on my channel. I'm a big fujoshi, and no, it's not a fetish. I'll tell you why it's not a fetish. And any of you guys who think it's a fetish, get off my page. Get off my page, because no, it's not. And I'll explain to you why. I'll do that. I'll explain to you why it's not a fetish. I'm going to pause this real quick and do this real quick. If I butcher the name of this, I am really sorry. This is an Omega verse. So you guys know I'm an empath. I'm a rare autistic empath. And though I can't read the language, because I'm a rare empath, I can feel emotions through texts of any app, through pictures and texts, and the bubbles of pictures of bubbles and stuff, through the language of any language. And this one was hard to figure out because everything was so chaotic and everything. So it took me 6 to 7 times to figure out what was going on, reading through it, looking through it 6 to 7 times, but I finally figured it out. It's an Omegaverse, and yeah, but it's really good. So I'll show you what the cover looks like without the sleeves. It comes with sleeves. Back in the old days in American mangas, like the early 2000s, certain mangas came with sleeves. Now they don't do it no more. Sorry, my hair is like awful. Off. So it comes with sleeves. Off. I'll show you all 3 of my Japanese mangas. BL / yaoi mangas. Look at that. They come with illustrations on them. This one is called, if I butcher this, I'm really sorry. And if this is the wrong title, let me just tell you, the seller, Bookstorin, is a Japanese seller on eBay. Their English is not their first major. It's called Ki Da Moni. No, I fucked up. My dyslexia is acting up. Sorry. Ki Da Mono Ni Hi Za Ma Zu Ku Wa Yoru no Shimobe, by the author K. And it's a really good one. Let me put this back on there. Let me pause this. This is volume 1. This is volume 2 of Kida Mono ni Hiza Mazuku wa Yoru no Shimobe. So I'm going to take these slips off. This is what it looks like. And the uke is the omega. The seme is alpha. Look at that. That is so cute. Like, really cute. That's awesome. And I'm expecting more Japanese manga to get here. They already left Japan from the same eBay seller. And this seller is like really... I did a good rating on them. And the first time I bought from them, they did not do this. The first time I bought from them, they did not do this. They did, like, on this second time I bought from them, this time, they sent my manga through on demand. But last time they didn't send it through on demand, DHL. So they put, and I didn't even order it. I didn't even pay for on-demand selling. On-demand DHL. I didn't even pay for it. So apparently they liked my rating, and they're treating me, I think. Sorry, my ear itches. So this one's called Lycanthrope. You can get it on Amazon Japan. And I got it on eBay. But it's more expensive on eBay. So we're going to take the sleeve off. This one has a really good story. It was easier to figure out with my gifts. So, what it's about. Look at that. It's really good. It's about a boy, a human boy, who's, sorry to say prostitute, who was sold into prostitute at a young age. And his owners are really abusive, and a werewolf prince saves him from it, buys him, and they fall in love. So, really good story. I figured it out right away. It was easier because the speech bubbles and the writing, the text is easier to get the emotions from with my gifts and their facial expressions. Now, this one, harder because everything's so chaotic in it. The facial expressions, the body movements of the characters is more chaotic, and that's why it was harder. This one, body expressions, less chaotic. Facial expressions, less chaotic. Everything was more smooth. The emotions in the texts, too. So that's why I had troubles in this one. This one was more easier to figure out. Now, when these two get freaky, the prince turns into this. The reason why in America this kind of manga doesn't come over here is because of bestiality. Or this. Or I call it furryality. So it's bad. Because of religion. It won't come here in English, but I'm glad I can get it in Japanese. I'm collecting stuff in Japanese now. I love it. I love collecting it in Japanese. If you want to collect it in Japanese, it's fine. To support the mangaka, go ahead, do it. If you want to collect Killing Stalking in Japanese, go ahead. If you want to collect Sign in Korean or in Japanese, go ahead. I have a fucking manga that's by the Japanese author Haji, and it's in French. I didn't know it was in French. So go ahead. Go ahead, do it. Do it. Support the mangaka in any way, shape, or form. Go ahead and do it. Do it. Now, my favorite all-time manga I am a fan of is Kuroneko Kureshi. That manga proved, without a doubt, that it's not a fetish. Those people who say it's a fetish. There's a BL TikToker that says, I like it because it's a fetish. Get those people out of your life. Get them out of your life if they say it's a fetish. They're the ones that flick the bean to it. Those girls or people that fap to it. Get them out of your life. They're toxic. Get them out. Get them out. They're the ones that are the bad fujoshis and fudanshis. They're the bad fans. They are. They are the bad fans that you don't need in your life. They're the ones that make us true fans give us the bad raps. Kuroneko Kureshi proved without a doubt that BL and Yaoi is not a fetish because Shingo was abandoned as a youngster, as a child. And when he was a nobody, right? He was a nobody. And all of a sudden, he's a were-kitty, right? He's a were-kitty black cat. And when all of a sudden, this popular movie star, Kakami, came along, and he's a were-leopard. He came along, fell for Shingo. Proved time and time again when Shingo was kicking and screaming and running away from him. And saying, we can't be together, yada, yada, yada. He did run away several times. I remember this. I read this in high school, and it's been a long time since I read it, but I remember it from memory. And because I have a photographic memory. And time again, Kakami proved his love to Shingo, I don't know how many times. And Shingo took him back, and Kakami had Shingo move in with him. And then, oh my god, I really hate Kakami's brother, because he does call the kettle black. And Kakami's brother has a son from another were-leopard. I don't know if it's female or male. I think it's a female were-leopard. And then he tells Shingo, you can't be with Kakami because you can't have babies. Typical gay relationship, even here in America. Especially with religious families. And here's the kicker of why he calls Kel black. There's a butler, I think a butler, that is in love with Kakami's brother. And the two hook up and they get together. And here's the kicker. The two get intimate. Kakami and Shingo. And Shingo wants a baby from Kakami. Kakami's confused, like, right? And that's how it goes. And Kakami's confused, and he's also thinking, he thinks it's cute, and also he's mad at the same time. He knows it's his brother's doing. And then after all that, he tells his brother to knock the shit off. He doesn't say shit. He says, knock this stuff off. And then I read the whole damn thing. I read this through Scanulations because at the time I was poor, and I got into Yaoi when I was in high school. I was 17. It was the third Yaoi I got into. First was Crimson Spell. Second was Finder series. And I fell in love with Yaoi full-heartedly because of Kuroneko Koreshi. And it proved to me it's not a fetish because, look, Kuroneko Koreshi proved they go through crap. They go through typical gay relationship. It's not all about sex. They go through typical gay relationship. They go through hard shit. They go through pain. They go through heartbreak. They go through things that normal straight people go through. They go through heartbreak and everything. It's not a fetish. And the people that say they read it because it's a fetish are the ones that are the truly worst fans.
Fucking weird.
They are. They flick the bean to it. They fab to it. They're the worst fans. Get them out of your life. They're the worst fans, and they make us fans who like it because of how Kuroneko Koreshi, I said, is. I prove that's Kuroneko Koreshi proves it's not a fetish. Yeah. Don't listen to those fans. That TikToker pissed me off. I forgot her. I'm bad with names, but I see her. She's Asian. Yeah, she's Asian. And I really hate her. I want to say so many bad things on her channel.